Today I am going to introduce people who are not familiar with a new, it's not really new, it's a very ancient millet called ragi. Now, this is the ragi grains. This ragi is actually it's a superfood, and it is kind of little ugly. It's dark and not that kind of flashy and attractive like rice and all. So it is unglamorous poor thing, but actually it can be promoted all over the world as a solution to many of the health problems and health crises that people are facing. Now I'll focus in this video mainly on the ragi as from a consumer's point of view. So now little background about ragi. It's originated in Africa, from Tanzania, Ethiopia and these kind of places. And the people have been eating this for 5,000, maybe even 20,000 years. It's one of the most ancient grains that humans cultivated. And from a cuisine, from a health point of view, health food point of view, this ragi has some absolutely unique qualities that no other grain is having. First and foremost, it has a very hard to digest outer shell, and therefore it is impervious to insect attack if it is properly stored. These ragi grains retain their life up to 50 years. So if countries want to hold some kind of a food supply for emergencies and droughts and all, this is the grain that can be stored because it is naturally resistant to insect attack and all those little bugs and all which ruin the food grains. Rice and wheat and all are very susceptible. So if one acquires a drum full of this ragi and properly stores it in an airtight container, you can even open it after 25 years and it will be nice to eat. So countries should consider promoting this as a key crop for survival in times of extreme crisis, and they are saying global warming and droughts and rainfall variation, all kind of dire predictions are coming out. So in such a situation, countries can rather store ragi as in their godowns for the emergency food security rather than the other grains, simply because if it is not used in this year, or suppose let's assume that you have stocked up this ragi and then no emergency happens, there's bountiful harvest, people don't want it, there's no need for it. Then if you had stored, let's say, rice or wheat or anything else, in 2 years it has to be animal feed because the humans can't consume it anymore. You have to replenish the stock year after year. But in the case of ragi, even after 3 years, 5 years, it can, once you stocked it up, it's like gold actually. It can last for so many years. And that's one part about the storage benefits of what natural properties of this one as far as storage is concerned. Then the second issue is the ease of growing. This fantastic crop, it doesn't need any pesticide whatsoever. So when you buy ragi, you don't have to ask for any certification because nobody pesticides this ragi. And also it doesn't require much additional fertilization, a little urea normally they add. And so it is from contamination point of view, it is one of the safest. It is not grown in wetlands using polluted water like some of the paddy, rice and all that. This is grown in the highlands and it's a rain-fed crop, so it is not grown using polluted water. It doesn't require pesticides. It requires very minimum fertilization, and it is extremely versatile. It's a 3-month crop, and it's in between the season, if there is people run out of food, this is the best one to quickly replenish the stock, because within 3 months you have something that's long lasting. And now as far as the consumer is concerned, this ragi, all the grains now, most of the grains that we eat, they have a acid, they create acidic situation in the stomach at the end of the digestion, even in the blood. So most of the modern people are suffering from acidic blood. They are eating a lot of sugar. From day one the children are fed addicted to sugar. Then that is acidifying. Then a lot of people are consuming alcohol, that is acidifying. And then all this junk food, ready-made food, packed food, everything acidifies your body. Once your blood gets acidified, then the alkaline acid balance gets disturbed in your body. Arthritis, osteoporosis, and mouth sores, all kind of complications can start. And liver trouble, for liver people with liver trouble, this is one of the best grain. All because it can never give you acid reflux. Some acid is trying to rush out in the opposite direction into the mouth sometimes after we eat too much. That comes from over acid production. And then burning in the stools and all that, also because the whole system gets inflamed. That piles, gills and all kind of unmentionable complications. All the digestive ailments can be tackled by consuming this ragi. And apart from that, it is recommended for babies and people who are convalescing and to give strength, because unlike other grains, this one has one of the protein is there in it. It's not just carbohydrate, it has a protein component, it has a lot of iron and minerals and calcium, and all in all, it's a wonder food. And I recommend people who are not exposed to this ragi to study about it little bit, and who have never tried it, try to procure some ragi and get the benefit of it. Apart from that, the real beauty of this crop is it's the cheapest grain. Now rice must be about 30-40 rupees a kg, and this wheat and all of them are costing at least double of this ragi. So from a ecological point of view, it's a good crop. From a national security and individual food security, if you are worried about your food supplies, I would recommend you to store this ragi rather than any other grain. So for ecological purposes, it's extremely superior. It doesn't need pesticides, fertilizer, all that. And then from a consumer's point of view, it is least polluted. It rarely contains toxic residues because it's not grown in those places. It doesn't need much water and it doesn't need pesticides. So it has no residue, very little residues, economical, high shelf life, and it has protein, it has minerals, it has calcium, and it's alkaline. Unlike all those other grains, this is the only one that's alkaline and strengthens the bones and all. So, and easy to grow. So I recommend this as a crop for all people who are concerned about food security and who are into gardening, and not exactly gardening but farming and food based industries. They should have a look at this ragi, and don't be misled by its little rustic and unglamorous look. It's beauty is only not is only skin deep. Deep inside properties make it the number one grain as far as humanity is concerned today, in my humble opinion.